Hello everyone, I'm back and today we're going to look at some more r/entitled parents. Without further ado, let's get into this. Entitled mother calls the cops on me for wearing a dress. Characters include entitled mother, barista slash mail manager, girlfriend, me, and OP, or OP. So I had a feeling this would happen to me on one day or another, but I didn't think it would happen so soon. Context: I am gender fluid, meaning depending on how I feel, I will present myself in that way. Example: if I feel feminine, I will make myself look feminine, and if I feel masculine, I will make myself look masculine. Also, I'm a male at birth, which makes me feel more feminine sometimes, which explains me being gender fluid. Okay, story time. This happened over the weekend of last week. I was with my girlfriend out in public, and this was the first time in a while I had gone out in public looking feminine. And I mean feminine. Like full makeup, hair, a cute dress, and some heels. We were heading to a Starbucks to chill and chat since I've been busy at work. We walked in to order and sat down. Reminder, this places like Starbucks and other shops have just now started opening inside seating up, but as long as you have a mask. We chatted for a bit when this woman comes over to us with her son who's like 7 or 8. I don't know, I'm not good with ages.
Excuse me, I overheard you talking and you don't sound like a woman. So will you please go change your into something more appropriate?
Me and my girlfriend look at each other confused. I look at this woman and say, I'm sorry, but how is this inappropriate? And also, why does this matter? How I sound, I can dress any way I want. Quick thing, my dress goes below my knees, and I do not sure what, and no one can should be able to see what is up. I have a picture on my page to prove it. EM.
Well, boys shouldn't wear makeup and dresses. They are for women, and I don't want you to confuse the kids.
Miss, clothing isn't restricted to one gender. Also, OP is gender fluid, so he can present themselves the way they want. Entitled mother looks angry, and I don't think she liked hearing them gender fluid. EM.
There are only two genders, and you should leave before I call the cops.
At this time, people started to stare, and the barista came over to see if everything was okay. Is everything okay, miss?
No, this thing, she points at me, is being inappropriate for wearing this dress. I don't want my baby to think that he can wear women's clothing. I want him to leave or change.
Sorry, lady, I can dress the way I want. And plus, I am not a thing, I am a he, using she, her pronouns. So, at the time, because I felt like messing with this Karen, barista. Miss, there isn't a rule stating about clothing as long as it's not showing anything inappropriate. OP can wear what she wants.
I want to see your manager. These people need to leave.
Miss, I'm the manager, and you need to leave because you are creating a disturbance in the force and bothering my customers, or else I'll call the cops.
Fine, but you just lost a customer.
She stormed out, and the manager apologized for the inconvenience. She even gave us a free scone. But this wasn't the end of the story. About 10 minutes later, the EM is walking back in with two police officers and pointed at me. The two officers walked over to us and started asking questions. Miss, we are being told that you are showing inappropriate things to people and would like for you to come with us so we can ask you some questions. I was so confused. I looked at my girlfriend and her face was as shocked as mine. The EM had this smug look on her face like she just won. Wait, what are you trying to tell? Wait, I've been trying to have a nice day with my girlfriend, I said in a normal voice, so hopefully he'd take a hint that EM had lied to them, and the police looked at each other confused. Sir, miss, sir is fine. Okay, sir, can you please tell us about these allegations? So basically, I told them what happened and how I'm gender fluid, and if they wanted more proof, I told them to go ask the manager. EM had been throwing comments around about how disgusting it was that I was wearing a dress and how I should be arrested for being gay. I'm pan and also with my girlfriend, so that comment made me laugh. They talked to the manager, approving our side of the story. Police Officer 1. Okay, sir, well, thank you for the information. Sorry about bothering you. Now turns to EM. You know, I could have you fined or even arrested for false information about public nudity, so you better leave before I change my mind about arresting you. I never seen someone come leave an area as that fast or angry. After the incident, a bunch of people complimented me for the outfit and bravery. Edit. OMG. Thank you, everyone, for the support and the kind words. People like you guys make me happy and feel like I can be myself and don't worry about outfits anymore. Um, yeah, I think for, the, Karen, well, it's 2021. This isn't the medieval era. People can wear whatever they want as long as it's appropriate. So, yeah. Entitled mom wants her son to have my puppy. So I got a puppy who he is now 3.5 months of age. I am 16 and I live in a high rise with the rest of my family. The context is that I let my puppy enter my opposite neighbor's house, living room only, to play and socialize with the neighbors. And well, and then my neighbors won't have a problem with that in the future. I'll put K as entitled mom's kid and the main character, EM as entitled mom, and NK as neighbor's kid. The story goes as 7 p.m. My pup wants to go out and play with the neighbors, and I put him in his harness onto him and attach it to a leash. I taken him to my neighbors, who happily welcome him. Neighbor's kid comes back home with a friend and the friend's mom. NK greets me and starts to play with my puppy. And EK, come play with Hachi, puppy's name. EK looks at me for approval. Yes, there is no problem. Go on. He doesn't bite. After a while, EM joins in to play with Hachi. After 30 minutes later, Hachi gets tired and then just sits there to relax. EM, after a conversation with the neighbor, taps me on the shoulder as I take Hachi back home.
Why don't you let my son play a bit more with your dog? With that dog of yours.
Yes, I would, but he's tired. Come back tomorrow if you like, and his name is Hachi.
Oh, you can just give him some food. That makes him more energetic.
Sorry, but that's not what one should do, and it's not feeding time. He will eat some food for sure, but will definitely go back to sleep. Tomorrow is the best option.
Oh, tomorrow is way too long. Why don't you give me your dog for 3 days so my son can play with him?
Sorry, that won't happen. He's just a puppy and he needs me and my family by his side. Plus, I know that you and your family never kept a puppy, in fact, a dog. So I cannot leave my incompletely unvaccinated puppy all alone to a person without any experience with dogs. His last vaccination shot was due this Sunday, and so I cannot let you take him for even an hour.
Well, you can always come over to check on him every 3 hours. So here's some money.
Hands me $500. Me, now completely peed off. Listen thoroughly. Don't you get what I'm saying? No. First of all, he has a name, and if you want your son to play with Hachi, he can come tomorrow. EM's son has already left before the conversation started, which turned into an argument. Hachi hasn't had his vaccinations yet, or all his vaccinations, and also hasn't gotten his anti-rabies shot. If he bites your son, or bites anyone at your house, you are definitely going to blame me for having such a bewildered animal, huh? He is a well-mannered pup, but he is a pup. Why don't you get it? And that you are not his parent, or not my parents, just leave. I put Hachi in my room, closed the door of my room, go back and slam the doors of my house. Hachi slept. I played Valorant to get all my rage out. EM and her family moved houses 3 days later. If I wanted to play, if I had been a dumb person and given Hachi to her, I don't know, she might have taken it with her, and even though I have documents. Yeah, OP, chances are she probably was planning just to take the dog for herself. I mean, you don't usually just say stuff like that and just, I mean, chances are she probably wasn't going to give your dog back. Just,
My son plays in a professional Fortnite team.
if this post has text that sounds weird, it's because English is not my main language. I have a summer job at a household appliances store that also sells computer stuff in a big mall. This is my first job that I've ever had, and at first I was really nervous and shy. But after a while, I got to know my boss and the customers were all usually nice to me. Well, I was refilling the aisles when the came in with her son. Neither of them had masks on, even though that is a rather large mall with a lot of people in it. I did not see them until EP rang the bell on the counter very loud. I walked to the computer and they brought it to the literally the whole computer setup, and they had a computer monitor, keyboard, mouse pad, yada yada yada, even a tripod and camera. I scanned the items, and the total was 3,500 euros. I told it to EP.
This is 3,500 euros? Are you sure you want to?
I mean, are you sure you want to buy this?
3,500? My son plays in a professional Fortnite team.
Yes, she said, Fortnite.
Can't we have these for free?
Ma'am, these are 3,500 euro worth stuff. We cannot just get these stuff for free.
You should be honored. My son plays in the world's best team. He could mention your shop in one of his YouTube videos. He is very popular.
Can you show me his channel? I asked. The EP opened her phone and showed me a channel. The channel had 12 subscribers, and every video got from 5 to 20 videos. The channel was mostly live streams, which were about 5 minutes long. I laughed and told her that I was not going to happen. She literally started yelling and pushing me. She shouted that I should have to give them the setup and that I should be honored to give it to her beautiful son, and wanted to speak to my manager. I was mad and confused. Why would we give a Karen and her son worth stuff that is worth almost $4,000? I went to the break room and asked for my boss if he would want to talk to Karen. And this is where the boss fight starts. My boss asked me what the problem was. She says that the customer service here sucks and didn't let them choose their items. I was shocked. She literally lied to my boss right in front of me. My boss listened patiently and then asked my Barison story. I told the story of what just happened and how it was, and when I finished, my boss asked the EP if this was true. Her son said yes. I was so happy that her son had morals, unlike his mom. My boss said that if EP doesn't pay or leave without paying, he would call the cops. The EP didn't do anything. She just stood there. She said how she will not be leaving this before his son as a setup for free. When my boss started calling the cops, the EP started panicking and asked if only a discount was okay. I said no, so she dropped the stuff and left. My boss started smiling at me and said that he was doing a fake call. What a smart way to drive away Karens. I really hope she is not doing that in different stores. Happy. Chances are she's doing it in different stores as well. I think with that, that's going to do it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.